To Sri Narendra Modi, Honorable Prime Minister of India, Prime Minister's Office, South Block, Resina Hill, New Delhi, 110011. Subject: Memorandum from the Kuki, women of the Kuki community seeking urgent judicial intervention into the Biren audio tape case and immediate action against the armed attack on Mulam and Songhal 50 villages of 24 April 2026 for the restoration of justice, truth and accountability in Manipur. Honorable Prime Minister Sir, we the women of the Kuki community of Manipur through the Kuki Women Organization for Human Rights, KWOHR, and the Kuki Women Union General Headquarters most respectfully approach your kind office on two great matters that strike at the very foundation of the rule of law, the dignity of human life, and the constitutional rights of the people we represent. Sir, as mothers, wives, sisters, and daughters, we have borne the heaviest cost of the violence that has engulfed Manipur since May 2023. We have buried our loved ones, sheltered the displaced, raised orphan children, and held our community together through nearly 3 years of suffering. The events of recent days have once again brought our state to the brink. It is with anguish, but also with abiding faith in the Constitution of India that we now place these matters before you. Number 1. The Biren audio tape. The leaked audio recording, currently before the Honorable Supreme Court of India and widely reported in the national press, contains statements attributed to the former Chief Minister of Manipur, Sri Biren, that strongly suggest direct complicity of the highest political office of the state in the ethnic violence unleashed against the Kuki community. The disclosure raised the gravest possible question of the constitutional propriety, criminal accountabilities and abuse of the public office. Despite the seriousness of the matter, no concrete actions have been taken to the date. The continued silence is deeply demoralizing for the women and children who have lost husbands, sons, fathers and homes, and it erodes the public faith in the impartiality of the state. We respectfully submit that the credibility of the Union government's commitment to the rule of law in Manipur is now inseparable from the manner in which this case is pursued. A time-bound, independent and judicially supervised investigation is the bare minimum that the situation demands. Number 2. The armed attack on Mulam and Songhal villages, 24 April 2026. On the 24th April 2026, the Kuki villages of Mulam and Songhal were subjected to a brutal and premeditated armed attack which resulted in the loss of innocent lives, grievous injuries, and destruction of homes. Once again, it is the women and children of these villages who have been left to mourn, to flee and to rebuild from the ashes. The attack occurred notwithstanding the prolonged deployment of Central Armed Police Forces in the state and the existence of the buffer zone arrangement intended to prevent precisely such incidents. It is not an isolated criminal act. It forms part of the continuing pattern of armed aggressions against the Kuki people, in which the perpetrators have repeatedly enjoyed effective impunity. In response, a joint meeting convened by the Kuki MP Manipur has resolved to organize a peaceful protest under the theme Mass Rally for Justice, Truth and Accountability on the 29th April 2026 in the district of Chirkanpur, Kampopi, Tenopal and Chandel. We undertake this rally as a lawful, dignified and constitutional protected expression of our community's grief and our demand for justice. Number 3. Prayers before the Honorable Prime Minister. In the light of the foregoing, we must humbly and honestly pray that your kind office may be pleased to direct a time-bound investigation into the enduring audio tape matter by an independent agency such as the Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI) under judicial supervision, with the report placed before the Honorable Supreme Court of India within a fixed time frame. Ensure swift criminal prosecutions of all persons, irrespective of positions or political affiliation, who are found to have abetted, conspired in, financed, or directed the ethnic violence against the Kuki community since May 2023. Direct the National Investigation Agency (NIA) to take up the investigation of the armed attack on Mulam and Sonthal villages on 24 April 2026. Identify the perpetrators and chain of command and bring them to justice without delay. Sanction immediate ex gratia release and rehabilitation to the families of those killed, to the injured, and to those whose homes have been destroyed in Mulam and Sonthal villages, with special provision for the widows and orphans of the deceased, and direct the rebuilding of the affected villages under central supervision. Augment the deployment of central armed forces, police forces in the foothill and buffer areas of the Kuki district of Churchandpur, Kampoki, Tenopal, and Chandel, with a clear mandate to prevent armed incursions and protect civilian lives and property. Initiate a structured political dialogue with the legitimate representative of the Kuki people, including Kuki in Manipur, the Kuki Council, and the elected MLAs, to deliver a durable political solution that secures the life, land, identity, and constitutional rights of the community. 5. Guarantee the safety and democratic state of all participants, particularly women, in the peaceful mass rallies scheduled for 29 April 2026, and direct the state missionary to refrain from the obstruction of or retaliatory action against the rally and its organizers. Make a public assurance to the people of Manipur and to the Kuki women and children in particular, the Union government will not permit impunity for those who orchestrated the violence, and that the rule of law will be restored without fear or favor. So the women of the community continue to reinforce our faith in the Constitution of India and in your leadership. We honestly trust that the Union government, under your stewardship, will rise to this moment.